Scrum teams try to finish each sprint having finished everything they brought into the sprint. But that can be a challenge and many teams struggle. In this video, I'm going to share why I don't think a great Scrum team should finish everything every sprint, and I'll give you a more appropriate goal. Hi, I'm Mike Cohn, and I'm the author of 3 best-selling books on Agile and Scrum. I help teams succeed with Agile. At the start of a sprint, a team makes a commitment to deliver a specified amount of work. The word commitment has gotten a bad reputation in Agile, so let's address that. A commitment is not the same as a guarantee. A commitment is a promise to do your best. Consider the word commitment this way. Think about a cause you are committed to, like the cause of decreasing climate change or providing clean drinking water to everyone in the world. One of the causes I'm committed to is ending illiteracy. But I'm not guaranteeing to end illiteracy all by myself. I'm committed to that cause, but I can't make any guarantees about ending illiteracy. So consider a commitment to a sprint the same way you consider a commitment to a cause. Not as a guarantee, but as a promise to do your best. At the start of a sprint, the team grabs some amount of work and they commit to delivering it. The product owner commits to leaving the team alone. Both of these commitments need to be in place for either commitment to function. And yet, I don't want a team to deliver 100% on that commitment every single sprint. Think about that for a moment. Suppose a team finishes everything every time. That would tell me they're playing it safe. They're likely afraid of letting the organization down by not finishing everything. So instead, they let the organization down by foregoing chances to deliver a bit more work most sprints, even if some sprints they don't finish everything. A great Scrum team will not deliver everything they commit to in every sprint. In fact, it's not even desirable. My goal is 80% of the time the team accomplishes 100% of what they pull into the sprint. Note that I'm not saying 100% of the time the team finishes 80% of what they say they will. I'm saying that most but not all of the time the team delivers everything they plan into a sprint. Because there are going to be times when a team can't finish, either because of a product owner changing their mind or for some other good reason, I don't want the team to feel so much pressure to never miss anything. A Scrum Master has to look at a team missing their goal occasionally as a positive sign. I understand how strange that sounds, but you want to foster an attitude that a team not finishing everything occasionally is viewed as a sign of the team trying hard to do more rather than as a team failure. I've been teaching this idea that what a team commits to in planning is not a guarantee for years. And long ago, a guy emailed me after taking my CSM course. He said, "Hey Mike, my boss took a different Scrum course and my boss has a different impression of what commitment is all about." I don't remember the boss's email verbatim, of course, but here's the gist of what that boss emailed. "Dear team, Scrum is a commitment-driven process. From now on, any team that fails to make its commitment will answer directly to me, and I will take corrective action up to and possibly including termination." This boss just ruined things. The team is now going to go into every sprint planning meeting thinking about having to commit to just enough that they don't get yelled at, but not so much that they risk not finishing everything. Sprint planning should be an attempt to figure out a team's likely capacity. What do team members have a good probability of finishing? But this boss has, in effect, told the team to aim low. I know that saying a team doesn't need to finish everything every sprint is controversial. Let me share an analogy to help see why not finishing everything every sprint is good. Think about your favorite sport. Mine's basketball. In basketball, a player shoots the ball at the basket and expects the ball to go into the basket. A good player, however, knows the ball is not going in the basket every single time. But the player expects to score, otherwise he wouldn't shoot the ball. When planning a sprint, I want the same mindset among team members. I want them to fully expect to finish what they pull into the sprint. But I want everyone to know the team won't succeed every time. But what about the product owner in all of this? For a team to achieve the target of successfully finishing all they plan for most of their sprints, the product owner needs to refrain from introducing change into the sprint. I tell product owners to aim for the same 80% success rate as the team. A good product owner will keep changes out of the sprint most of the time. I say 80%, but that goal can vary. Some teams are more interrupt driven than others. But the more a product owner can keep change out of the sprint, the more likely the developers can achieve the goal of finishing 100% of the work 80% of the time. How is your team doing at finishing what team members bring into a sprint? How do others in your company respond if a team misses occasionally? Let me know in the comments. I read and value every comment. If this video has been useful, click the like button, and if you're new to this channel, click subscribe so you don't miss out on future tips to help you succeed with Agile. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.